Hey everybody, welcome to Bream Gym on the campus of Gettysburg College today for the 2018 volleyball season preview. My name is Corey Jewett, the Director of Athletic Communications here at Gettysburg College, and I'm joined today by senior setter Rachel Gombatz from Farmington, Connecticut. Rachel, thank you for joining me today. The season's already started, but we still have a lot to talk about. There's still a lot of season ahead of us going forward. So are you ready to answer some questions about what are the expectations for the Bullets and everything this year? All right, well, we're going to start with that question itself. Obviously, we already started. We'll get to that in our performance of the Battlefield Classic this past weekend. But just looking ahead to the season, what were some of the goals coming in, some things you guys talked about, worked on during preseason leading up to the Classic?
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time during preseason talking about our goals going into this new season. Obviously, we have 4 new freshmen, so talking about getting them integrated into the team and learning the culture and kind of understanding how we operate was our primary goal. But then also reflecting on our season last year, we talked a lot about how we started out strong, and then obviously we were very disappointed when we didn't end up making conferences. So talking about how we can sort of remedy our mistakes in the past moving forward and hopefully come out strong on the other end. So we're looking to definitely dominate the conference, stay consistent, keep our energy high on the court, and hopefully make our presence known.
And of course, we got off to a great start this past weekend, went 4-0 at the Battlefield Classic, all sweeps. It's the first time the Bullets was opened with 4 consecutive sweeps since 1998. So how were you in 1998?
I was not born yet.
I didn't think so. So it's a great start for the Bullets, obviously. You know, what were you guys surprised to start 4-0? The Classic always has some pretty talented teams coming in, so to start 4-0 is quite the performance, and all sweeps too.
Yeah, I think on one hand, I mean, you don't want to go in too confident because we never know what the teams that we're going to play are going to bring since we don't have time to scout. But on the other hand, I think we were all pretty optimistic going into the weekend. We had a really great preseason, looked good in our scrimmages. So then going into the weekend, we really just wanted to execute everything that we had been focusing on for the last 2 weeks and then just play our game. You never know what's going to come at you from the other side of the court, but for us, if we can stay energetic, and we always talk in our gym, we want to have fun. We obviously want to execute our game plan, but also have fun. It's a sport, and we love being together. So just focusing on our targets and taking each set at a time and kind of keep moving through the weekend.
It's always a lot more fun when you take care of business in 3 sets, too. That means you get to go home a little early. So you, as I mentioned, are a senior this year, and you're the only senior on the roster this season. What's it like being the only senior? What do you feel like your role is on the team?
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting last few years trying to figure out where I fit with the team. Obviously, there is a very large group of juniors below me with 8 of them. So I definitely look to them for a lot of their advice and help in trying to especially get our freshmen integrated and then also lead the team. I look to them for help instead of trying to do it by myself. But I also have definitely tried to take on the role of sort of like an older sister. I've been here for a while. I've learned the ropes. I know how coach operates. So just trying to give advice where I can and make sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. We're excited for practice every day, and we're focused on our goals for the season.
Now, of course, you're not the only Gombatz in the Centennial Conference. Your sister, Megan, is a senior at nearby Dickinson, just half an hour up the road. How'd you guys both end up at Centennial schools, and do your parents like making the trek down here with the ability to see you both on some weekends?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially this weekend.
Absolutely. So going after senior year of high school, looking at colleges, my parents, it was really important for them that we looked at schools for the academics, and then kind of if volleyball fit in with that afterwards, then that was fantastic. And we were very adamant that we did not want to go to the same school, but it became pretty obvious that we were also looking at similar schools. So it was sort of just by chance. I mean, it is sort of crazy. We're about 5.5 hours away from home, but then a half an hour away from each other. So it seems like we just can't get away from each other, but it's worked out really well. I mean, I love being able to see her. It took a lot of adjusting to have her on the other side of the net versus being my outside hitter. So it's a little strange sometimes when she does well. I obviously want to cheer for my team because I support Gettysburg all the way, and obviously I want to come out with a win. But I also cheer for her when she does something well because we were teammates for a really long time. And then for my parents, yeah, that could not have worked out better for them. We've seen Dickinson the past 2 weeks, and then we'll see them at the Williamsport tournament this weekend. So I'm excited to see them, and it has definitely worked out well in that sense.
And it's got to be fun for you both as seniors to actually play each other twice on the court too. Once at Lycoming and of course during the regular season as part of conference play as well.
I think hopefully Dickinson will be disappointed by the result. We want the win on both of those, so it'll be good.
So, you know, volleyball is a fast-paced sport. There's a lot that happens. I mean, each set is played to 25 points, sometimes more. 30. We played a set to 31 points this past weekend. A lot of things happen. A lot of big plays can happen in the course of a set. What to you is the most impressive play that you see in a volleyball court?
Yeah, that's hard because there are so many things that happen in a short amount of time. I would say as a setter and also as a primarily back row player, I've always been impressed by the stuff block because it's not something I've ever done. So you can have this massive rally going on that's going back and forth, and then when you have, it's your middle that just goes up and the ball goes straight down on the other side of the court, there's nothing better. It's just so much energy and so much excitement in one play right there. But then you also always have to give credit to the players that will go running off the court and dive for a ball, and when it gets back over the net, that's really fun. So then you just need to focus on trying to finish the play because you're so excited from what happened, but the other side of the court obviously isn't too excited about it.
Well, especially as a back row player with the stuff block, they're basically preventing the ball from getting anywhere near you and from having you make a decision.
Absolutely. It's nice to not have the ball coming straight at your face. So always very much appreciated.
So final question I have for you. You're in your 4th year as a member of the Bullets volleyball program. What's it mean to be a part of this program? What are some of the best parts of being a member of the Bullets volleyball program?
Being able to wear the orange and blue has been one of the greatest aspects of my time here at Gettysburg. I am so proud to be able to associate myself with this program. I have friends in my teammates that I know I will have for the rest of my life, and it's a great thing to be able to come into the gym every day and work hard and represent this school, but then also do it with your best friends. I mean, I really could not have asked for a better team, and it's been a great experience.
Well, that's all the questions I have. So now we're going to have a little challenge competition with Rachel and head coach Leah Bernier. We're going to get her involved in here. I think we're doing a little serving competition at some targets. So for Rachel Gombatz, I'm Corey Jort signing off for the Q&A portion of our video, but stay tuned for the challenge. All right, everybody, we are here for the challenge portion of today's video. So joining me today are senior Rachel Gombatz and head coach Leah Bernier. What we're going to do is take serves at that target down there. It's a blue box, roughly the size of a player. We're gonna aim 5 serves at that target. Best of 5 wins, bragging rights for the whole year. And believe me, that is worth a lot in this competition today. So we're gonna start with the youngest first, and then the coach, and then me. Rachel misses wide. Rachel hit it like 6 times in warm-ups. It's a good start for the head coach.
I'll fix it.
And a terrible start for me.
All right.
So 0 for 1, all of us.
Ooh!
And Rachel is on the board. I feel like we need the team to come over here and cheer for us. Wide right. So Rachel is ahead 1-0 over Coach Bernier and myself. 3rd attempt is wide. Oh, and Coach is on the board. So I am in the hole. And I just miss. So Rachel and Coach Bernier are tied at 1 apiece. All right, this is what, number 4, right? This is 3 for you. This is 3 for me, okay. See, I'm more of a knuckler, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit it. And there is 4.
We are trained to not hit people. That's true.
This is true.
So I'm just executing the game plan.
All right, here's my chance to tie, right here. And that was not a very good opportunity to do that. So it's still tied. We might have to have overtime here and a serve off. Rachel misses left. Chance for Coach to break the tie. Curves left. Chance for me to get on the board, and I shouldn't have been talking in my back serve. All right, overtime. Now you got to just serve. You two serve until somebody wins.
You're gonna hit it right now.
Oh,
So do I get it?
there you go.
Do I get
You get to answer. Yeah, you get the redemption. Serve is up, wide right. So Rachel wins the challenge today in overtime over coach. I unfortunately go over, but that's the name of the game. So for Rachel Gombatz, head coach Leah Bernier, this has been the Bullets Volleyball Challenge as part of our season preview this year. So go Bullets.